Hey cuties, we're home! The water tide has already risen so much. Look, I can't get to my... Over there is where my like secret entrance way is. I hope you can hear me. The waves are waving today. It feels so nice. The sun's out. I'm gonna find somewhere to sit. Maybe we can come sit over here. I sound a little stuffy and I can't tell if it's a cold or if it's allergies. I felt the second we got on, actually as soon as I left my hair appointment in Korea, I felt like I was getting sick. Let's sit here. Kind of that time, what are they called? The magpies? You know those flies that like circulate in the air and you like walk through them and you catch like a mouthful of them or they get stuck on your clothes? I have them all over me. It's clearly that season. They're not as bad on the beach. Normally they're worse on the beach around this time I find, but they're pretty okay for now. Anyways, back to my sickness. I feel a lot of congestion in here and I felt my throat sore as soon as we left that spa in Korea. I was like, oh no. So we got ginseng at the airport. I took my Flonase because normally if I take my Flonase right away, it like can cut in and like help alleviate any symptoms. But then on top of the pure exhaustion of, what do you call it? Jet lag with a baby. Just kidding, she's not a baby, but jet lag with Ro has been something, and she's totally fine now. We've been home for almost a week. Like I feel like it's been maybe 5 days, and she is like totally back on schedule. She's at school, she's sleeping well, she's having naps well, everything's good. She's waking up at an appropriate time between 6:30 and 7. Trevor also seems acclimated as well. I am taking longer. I think because of this like cold, I just have not been feeling my best. Today's probably the best I felt in a while, but it really hits me mid-afternoon. I get an upset stomach and I just don't feel well. I feel really groggy and then I just like try not to sleep, but I end up sleeping, and then I go to bed with Ro, which I think is a little too early, around like 7 to 8, and I end up waking up at 3, and then I'm like up and I get out of bed at 4 and I get stuff done and I feel productive. But also because I've been awake in the nighttime by myself, I've been feeling like super isolated and alone, and I've been like scrolling, which I need to not do. I'm actually going to delete the apps off my phone because it's just like I'm in a bad place right now and I need to not have them on my phone. So I'll just keep them on my iPad for work purposes, but for now I'm gonna not have Instagram and TikTok and stuff on my phone. And then I get this like, not a panic attack I don't think, but like really bad anxiety, and I like debate my entire life. Like this morning I was feeling so alone just because it's also so dark in the morning, like in Korea, because they don't have time, what do you call it, daylight savings. It's lighter in the morning, so here it doesn't get light until like 6:37, and it's actually been so gloomy since we came home. Today is so beautiful and sunny and I appreciate it. I'm out in it, I'm loving it, but it's been so gloomy. It's not as spring here. Like the trees are just starting to get their first bloom and bud before the leaves, where in Korea when we left it was like pretty much summer. Like the trees were almost full bustle, like summer leaves. And then the darkness and the gloominess, the exhaustion, the actual like isolation I guess from people for the past month. Like obviously we were away, but like I haven't seen like my friends and my family. I haven't been in my normal routine. Like I think all of that just was a lot. It has been a lot. And then I also took a break from vlogging for the past couple days so that we could like get through the storm of no sleep and whatever. Just like have been so out of my routine, and it's really affecting my mental health. So I thought I would just start off the vlog by telling you where I am right now in my headspace. Like I have just been feeling super lonely, which I am like, I then like spiral on how I can fix that. It's just like, I have stuff coming up this weekend. I'm gonna have a weekend filled with people, which I'm super excited about. I have ballet today, and then I have dance class later this week, so I'm gonna get back into that routine. This is the like spring summer session. I've missed a few classes because we were away, but I'm so happy I did register for it still. And ballet tonight will be when I normally feel like really not well, like when I'm going downhill and I want to take a nap and then like just grog out for the rest of the day. So that hopefully will help me like get over that hump and then I can become acclimated back in a normal schedule. All the cutest doggies coming to say hi. Look at it. Oh, its owner called it back, but it was so cute. I would have said hi to it. They're really strict about leashes on this beach now, which is like unfortunate, but I also understand it. Oh, it's going to say hi to another doggy. But it's unfortunate for everyone who comes out in the morning. I get it when it's busy and like it's summertime and everyone's out here. I understand that, but like for just the people who walk first thing in the morning and there's nobody here, it's nice for the dogs to be able to run free. That was a lot. I hope the sound picked up on this, and I am just like so happy to be out here by the water. The sun is shining. I've had a cup of coffee. I've had a proper breakfast. And back at home, I also then felt really overwhelmed. Like I left the house in pristine condition, which was awesome. But then we came home, and because we were all just so exhausted and Trevor jumped right back into work, I tried to get Ro on a schedule as soon as possible. And then I wasn't feeling well. Everything just got so astray. And then also we need to like clean out the closets and stuff and laundry and all of that stuff. So, and unpacking. And so I've just been trying to like get everything sorted and not feel like I need to do it all at once. So this morning, because I was up for so long, I actually folded some laundry and I started cleaning out the closet, getting a Goodwill or Value Village bag together for donation, putting away coats and boots, and just taking it one step at a time. And that feels really good. And so yeah, I just feel like I need to like purge my surroundings and like start to feel I need to like bring peace back into the center of my life right now. Find routine, and then also connect with people. I really need to connect with people. So I'm happy I had ballet today, and I also need to like reach out to friends. Like, that's where I'm at, cutes. And I have been I'm so happy I vlogged Korea. It has been the best memories to look past on. I hope you enjoyed them. We had an amazing time. Like it truly was, it felt like a second home. Like it felt like just easy and breezy, and because we stayed in one spot, like it felt really easy to come up with a routine and easy to have a safe haven for when we felt overwhelmed or we needed to relax or whatever, you know. It was really, really lovely. I'm so happy that we did that. I just am excited for this walk this morning. Also, Taylor Swift's new album came out. I am obsessed. I love Down Bad. I love Thank You Amy. Wow. I love, oh my gosh, what's the one where she's singing about, oh, I can do it with a broken heart? Like, there are other ones I love too, but those are the ones that I have right now on. I'm also obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter's new single Espresso. I love that it's called Espresso because I'm just such a coffee girl. I'm listening to Frank Ocean as well. Frank Ocean I always go back and forth to, like back to, not back and forth. Like I love him. He's always on circulation, but something about Warm Weather, Summers, and Frank Ocean, Blonde, my favorite album ever. That album was so impactful to me the summer before I got married, and that summer before I got married was such a big transformative year in my life. I started like this really intense, fabulous job that I loved, but it was like a big step up for me as like an adult. I was newly engaged, going to get married. Me and Trevor bought our first place, the condo, and it was just like all this like amazing stuff was happening in my life. It was really like one of the best summers of my life, and the worst at the same time because I was so freaking stressed out all the time. I wish I took more time to like sit and be in it, but I also didn't have the time. It was kind of like a go, go, go. But Blonde was one of those things that I would put on late night drives, reflecting, reminiscing, envisioning my future. So anyways, that's a little music update for you. I also have been using my big headphones because I had them for the plane, which I love. I have to use sound canceling headphones on the plane. Even if I put in the tiny headphones for like the video screen, I still put the sound canceling headphones on top because I can't stand like the plane noise. Because of that, I brought them out again, and I've been loving them for just like listening to music. I feel like I just dumped. This clip's 13 minutes long, but I love you all so much, and welcome back to a week in my life. We're back home and we're getting back into our routine, and I'm just trying to find my contentness and my joy, because I really have been having like anxious, lonely moments that have been like almost crippling, and I've been alone in them because it's in the middle of the night, or very early morning, which isn't very good. But yeah, that's where I'm at, cutes. I love you all so much. Okay, let's continue this walk. I want to go out to the pier. It's probably going to be so windy and a little bit cold out there, but let's go to the pier. I also love Peter. Hey cuties. It is mid-afternoon. Oops, dropped my headphones. AKA it's 12 o'clock, 12:30, and I put Rowie down for a nap. So Ro stayed home from school today. And I think I've realized what the issue was. Yesterday I was saying I couldn't tell if I didn't feel well or it was allergies. I think it's definitely allergies. And I realized the Flonase I was using was expired, which I don't think was helping. So I took a Reactin last night before bed, which if I do take Reactin, which I try not to because it makes me so groggy for the first few days, I try to just use Flonase. I find I don't get that grogginess with Flonase, but because it was expired, I don't think it was working. So anyways, I did find another Flonase because I knew I had 2 bottles and the other one's not expired. So I will use that tonight, but I did take a Reactin last night, which helped but also didn't help. Like, I don't have the immense pressure that I had, but I am so groggy ever since I woke up. I did have a good sleep. Like, I slept till 6:30 instead of waking up early. I didn't take a nap last night, so that's good. We actually had a really wonderful day yesterday. I ended up not vlogging anything after my beach walk because I just really wanted to like get it back into my routine and my life and like soak in and be appreciative of everything that I'm grateful for, to be home and the people in my life. I just needed to be very present. So that really helped. But today I've just been so groggy. That being said, Ro is home from school because she woke up and said her tummy hurt. I also think she's really tired just being back at school and not having a day nap because they don't do day nap there. So I just put her down for her nap, but I had already booked a facial for this afternoon because I wanted to book something for when I usually would fall asleep, to get myself out of this jet lag and everything, and also to help alleviate that sinus pressure. Her technique really helps when I have that like immense pressure. So I'm looking forward to that, but I'm gonna walk over to do that now, and Trevor's home, so he's here with Ro. But I just want to catch you up. I think I filmed that I did laundry this morning. We went for a walk, and we actually went and walked and got coffee, me and Ro, and then Trevor came and picked us up because we went to a coffee shop that was pretty far away, which I don't know if that was the best idea, to be out in nature. Everything is blooming right now, which I'm so grateful for, but just my allergies always get so bad. I remember, but then I forget, and I hope they'll change. Anyways, the next few days are going to be just like probably pretty groggy. Hopefully the Flonase kicks in. And I want to update you on yesterday because we had that good heart-to-heart in the morning, and then I feel like my day had a whole 360. Is 360 the amount of degrees? And I just want to like talk about it because I always try and remind myself that like a dark period or a bad day is not even always a bad day. Most of the time it can be just a moment in a day, in a week, and it doesn't have to be the entirety of the situation. Also, Trevor's in a meeting and he's like yelling, so you can probably hear him. He wears noise canceling. Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. He wears noise canceling headphones, so he always talks so loud. So he always talks so loud because he doesn't realize how loud he's talking, which is totally fine. It's just funny because I'm trying to vlog right now. I'm just trying to talk to you guys. So anyways, you can probably tell I'm like so groggy. It's not even that I'm tired. When I was laying with Rose, like maybe I'll try and sleep for 30 minutes before I go. I'm trying not to nap, but I was like, maybe if I am tired, that'll help. But it's not. It's just like if you have allergies and you have this similar experience to allergy medication, you'll understand what I mean. Put on my headphones and go walk over, holding my nose, just kidding, it's not that far of a walk, and go get my facial, which will be so lovely, and I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, I'll see you later, cuties. It is so windy right now, so I don't know if you can hear me, but it's strange because the wind, not strange, but like, it's a complex feeling because the wind is like a warm, gustful wind. It's very much giving like spring, summer vibes, but it's so gloomy out, as you can see. But the trees are really beginning to bloom, which is so lovely. Anyways, all that being said, I just wanted to come on and say that was exactly what I needed. I'm so glad that I decided that that's what I needed a few days ago. Actually, my serum bottle did, because nearing the end of Korea, I was running out of serum and I was like, oh no, I hope I have enough to get home and see Cass because she makes my custom blend. And I did, but I made an appointment as soon as possible. Normally I would just go do my eyebrows, but I was like, I'm feeling so much intense pressure in my face that I'm gonna book a facial. And it was amazing. And there was one part that was so interesting that I'll talk about later. I feel like I'm just full of talking. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a long time, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna walk home now because Ro's probably gonna wake up from nap soon. And I think we're just gonna have a super simple sandwiches for dinner. Oh, look at that tree. Probably catch up tomorrow because we'll just be hanging out, keeping it super chill the rest of the day. But I love you so much, cuties. Thanks for letting me chat your ear off. Morning, cuties. How do we do? I think where I said last that I was gonna talk to you the next day. I think it's been 2 days since then. Anyways, the sun is shining. Yesterday it was so dark and gloomy. I actually had a great day. I wanted to just like slowly re-enter vlogging after. Sorry, I have the windows open and there's a bunch of cars going past because it's so nice out. I just went for a walk on the beach. I took some clips. It was a beautiful day. It's actually getting quite hot. It was -2 this morning and then the sun came out and I don't know what the weather is now. But anyways, I said that, can you hear the birds chirping? I said that I wanted to take a slow approach to getting back into vlogging this week after our trip, especially with the time change and jet lag and all of that. I feel like I am almost officially over jet lag. I did go to bed a little early last night. I probably shouldn't have gone to bed too early, so I was up a bit through the night. But I've been liking waking up earlier than the house, which like rarely happens. And so it's been really nice to just have that moment in the morning. I've been putting a pot of oatmeal on. I really love like true oatmeal that you make with like old-fashioned rolled oats, and it has like a good amount of time on the stove. I love when it gets like all glutinous and just like really lovely, and you use more liquid than you're supposed to, like in the recipe typically. So I've been making oatmeal, which has been so nice because I've been waking up before everyone, which means it's had time to cook, and I've been able to fold laundry. I put in a load at nighttime, put it in the dryer before I go to bed, and then I fold it in the morning. That's been such a lovely routine. But I've just been like really having these nice mornings where I've been getting up and just like slowly getting my day started in quiet, and then the family comes down, and it's just been really, really lovely. And then yesterday I went and ran errands with my mom. I took her to go do some stuff, which was good, and we went for brunch. We actually didn't get anything like on the list of things that she needed. I think we got Windex, that was the one thing, but everything else we had no luck with, which you win some, you lose some. But we did go for a brunch, which was lovely. So many more cars again. This road is never busy. I think it's because they're doing construction or something. Everyone's being rerouted. I feel like I started this vlog in such a bad mental headspace. Like I was last weekend and Monday, I was getting up in the middle of the night and I was having so much anxiety. Monday morning I had that, like, I felt like almost a panic attack, and I like had to do something to occupy myself. So I got up, went downstairs, folded some laundry, and I actually put on some worship music, which like really helped. That's one thing that like I think growing up going to like youth groups and Christian camp and stuff like that, worship music was such a big part of that, and obviously church and whatever. But I really do find like peace and fresh air in that. Other music will distract me or if I put on like anything else, it's like too much. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like it'll be too much. But then silence, I'm being left with my thoughts in those moments, which like I need to get out of my head. So I found that really peaceful. Long story short is this week started off really sad. I just felt really, really sad, but the sun's come out and I've been really trying to get back into a routine and find my peace, and that has been really lovely. I've been really intentional. I've been really present in the moment, which is why vlogging has kind of fallen to the side, because I just want to find my peace before I before I send out anything else into the world, because I want to send out good vibes, and also I just need to like put myself first, of course. It's also been fun like catching up with you here and there. So this is gonna be like a super chatty vlog, I guess. Nice like getting back into routine after being away. Yeah, so today I actually have dance class, which I'm so excited for. I haven't had a boogie class in so long, so I'm really looking forward to that. I made sheet pan fajitas last night. I actually think I perfected my sheet pan fajitas, which I'm so excited about. Trevor agreed. I think these are the best ones we ever made, and we like figured out the timing perfect. We did steak ones and we have leftovers, so I'm so excited. I went for a walk, so I'm gonna go home and have early brunch, and I'm gonna edit our last Korea vlog, which I am so excited to edit, like relive, but also I'm so sad that it's the last Korea vlog. It's like, oh my gosh, it felt like a blip. It was like 4 weeks, but it felt like a blip, which is just wild. We're actually gonna have a really exciting and adventurous and like not overwhelming, ever-changing, not routinely May and beginning of June. So I'm like super excited to vlog it, but I also am trying to just like reserve my energy. So next week's vlog is gonna be like we're just gonna get into the swing of things. I'm feeling really good. Also, I've been listening to the Taylor Swift album over and over again, and today I just listened to it and I really felt the sadness in it. Like I wanted to cry with her, and I just wanted to, I felt the weight and the emotion that was in it. So that was probably like my 5th listen fully through, and I really felt the words. Okay, I'm gonna go home, eat, edit, and I think my sister-in-law might be coming down tomorrow, which will be so fun. So, oh, and I think I'm gonna make brownies today and film my first TikTok back at home of making brownies. And this is like our family recipe. I love it. Anyways, love you too.
At the party, see her glance. Bought her drinks to make amends. Let's forget about the time we spent.